Alright, we got workout number 25 today. We got a ladder down portion of the workout, and then we got our traditional circuit portion of the workout as well, okay? It's going to hit the lower body and upper body, so it's total body. We're doing bench press or a floor press. We're hitting our triceps with some kickbacks. We're going to do some front squats, flutter kicks, Russian twists. And then we got some high knees and butt kicks, and we have plank with hip extension. So a little bit of everything today. It's going to be a good one. So let's get started here with the front squat. Okay, so on the front squat, we're going to get it's going to be with 2 dumbbells. And then the way we're doing this one's a little bit different. And remember, when you're watching this, you want to make sure that you're looking at the description of the workout that I provided for you. So this makes more sense. Okay. So it's a ladder down. It's 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and then 2. Okay. Traditionally, the way you want to do that is you want to increase weight with the front squat, and then we're supersetting that. So we're doing that with the plank with hip extension. Okay, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. But if you can't increase weight, like you only have 1 set of dumbbells, just do it for speed. Like try to knock it out as fast as you can. Or what you can do too is you can just X out the laddering down and just do 4 sets of 10, okay? Because I think it comes out to 42 reps. So instead of doing it that way, just do 4 sets of 10 if you're not going to increase weight and you don't want to, ladder down that way. You can knock out 4 sets of 10, okay? All right. So what's the front squat look like? You're going to grab 2 dumbbells. You're going to have them both up in the air this way. You're going to have your elbows forward. Remember, we're not pressing up into the weight. We're actually letting the weight sit our arms and our shoulders down so we can get our core to work a little bit more, okay? And then we're just doing our traditional squat, okay? We're sitting straight down. I'm going to let my elbows go inside of my knees. Drive up, okay? If you're finding that the weights that you have, 2 weights, is too heavy, then just go for a traditional goblet squat and hold the weight like this. Keep the elbows down and squat. Remember, we're trying to get hips down to at least knee level. If not, if we get lower, that's cool too. But let's try and get down parallel, okay? If you can't do that, get a chair under you, get a couch under you. Stack up some books, anything that's going to be sturdy though, all right? Don't hurt yourself now. So after you knock out 12 of those, or you say you do 4 sets of 10, whichever way you choose is okay. But after you knock out 12 of those, we'll say, you're going to go down. You're going to a traditional plank. So elbows under the shoulders. Try to have the hands about level with your nose. Try to keep your butt down, and then you're going to slowly lift up your leg, and then lift the other leg, okay? Now, for that, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you don't overextend your back, okay? So you don't want to arch your back when you do that. You want to keep the back nice and straight. Up, okay? Now, as you're doing that, you're going to do 6 on each leg. Okay, or 5 on each leg if you're doing 4 sets of 10. So you're going to break up the reps that way. As you get down into the lower amount of reps, right, like if you're laddering down, so you go 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, then maybe you end up doing 4 on each leg and 2 on each leg. And if you want to get crazy and do, double up on each one, so do 12 on each leg and 12 on the other, more power to you, go for it. Just make sure that you hold that plank correctly and don't allow your back to arch, okay? So you just ladder on down. So now, right after I knock out those 12 of the hip extensions, and really when you're doing the hip extension, you're going to feel it in your core, obviously, because you're doing a plank, but you also want to feel it in your glute, okay? So as you go down, as you bring the foot up, at this point right here, I want to feel my glute start to flex a little bit, okay? And that's where you kind of stop and hold. You don't go beyond that, because that's when you start to get an arch in your low back, which is not what we're looking for. So we're not going to go into spinal extension, okay? We're going to keep it. We're just going to extend the hips, which is going to contract the glute, okay? After that, however you approach it, if you do 4 sets of 10 or if you ladder down, is cool. Then you're going on to the next, okay? So we're hitting the circuit next. Boo. All right, so on the circuit, we got high knees and butt kicks for 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're gonna knock that out for 2 rounds, okay? So just hitting high knees, driving knees up as high as you can for 30 seconds. You're gonna rest 15, and then you go butt kick. So you bring your heels up, and you're trying to kick yourself in the butt. If you can't kick yourself in the butt, it's okay, but get up as high as you can, okay? After you do that, you repeat, okay? So 30 seconds of high knees, rest 15 seconds, 30 seconds of butt kicks, rest 15 seconds, repeat again, okay? After that, you're down on the ground, you're gonna do 1 to 2 rounds of this. So you can do do it one time, flutter kicks and Russian twists, or you can hit it twice, okay? So flutter kicks, remember, we're on the ground, low back is nice and flush to the ground, and we're kind of doing short chops for 30 seconds. If that gets tough, you can try to hold. You can bring the legs up high if you need to rest for the, like, say you're on second 17 and like your back's killing you and you feel like you just can't go anymore, bring your legs up in the air. Try to just hold it, okay? And then, say at second 25, you go down, you go back down, and you just tough it out for 5 seconds. All right, these are tough. Breathing is important on these. Okay. After that, you're up and you're doing Russian twists. For the Russian twist, you can have your heels on the ground or you can have them up in the air and you're twisting side to side. And you're hitting those for 30 seconds. If those start getting really tough and you have your feet in the air, put your heels down, come up a little higher, but continue to twist, okay? So I'm here. Oh, I'm starting to really burn. I think I can't do it anymore. Put my feet down. I'll come up a little higher. It's going to ease it up a little bit. Still going to be tough. Knock it out. And, if you need more than 15 seconds of rest, then do that. If you can't get to the 30 seconds, do as best you can, okay? Just go, just do as much as you can. It's okay if the 30 seconds isn't complete, okay? All right, next, we got our bench press, okay? So if you have a bench, great. If you don't, we're going to do a floor press. So we'll have the 2 dumbbells laying down on our back. You have your legs straight. You bring your elbows back and just press up, okay? You don't want your hands to be even with your chest here. You don't want them like too far back here. Wrists are above the elbows are out, okay? Or you can also have your elbows in. Wrists will still be above the elbows. So the difference was elbows could be out, so like an L, okay? All right, or elbows could be in this way. Press up that way too. Either way is good. If your shoulders bother you a little bit, you might find that having your elbows in towards your ribs feels better. Okay, so we're knocking out the bench. If you want to double up, you can get into a bridge and do this. And press this way. by getting your hips up. You're gonna work the glutes a little bit more, work the core a little bit more. Then after you bench, you're up. You can get the 15-pound dumbbells, or well, this is what we have, it's 15 pounds, but you know, whatever weight you have is great. If you have a lighter weight, you can go, you know, like you shouldn't be, in a perfect world, right? Obviously, we're doing this the best we can. We're doing this at our house. And you know, this is all we have, then you know, you're just gonna work with what you got. But in a perfect world, you're gonna do some heavier weight for the bench press than you would on a kickback, okay? So on the kickback, we got our elbows up high, back's nice and straight, and we're just extending straight back, and we're allowing our wrists to flex so our thumbs are behind us, okay? Pointed behind us. And then we're back. So here, finish it out that way, okay? You can go with one, like that. Now remember, I'm not going to move this too much. I'm going to keep that controlled, okay? And extend back, okay? Or you can do it with two hands, okay? So you can go at the same time. So you can grab both and go straight back this way. Either way is good. Definitely going to hit the triceps after you benched. You're going to feel that a little bit, alright? It's good stuff. Nice thing that's coupled together like that. Then once you hit the kickbacks, you're right back up top with the high knees and the butt kicks, okay? 2 to 4 rounds, see how many you can get. And that's it for the workout today. We'll be back at you real soon. I hope these workouts are benefiting you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I will talk to you soon. Thank you.